Hello students. So in this video, we will try to design this bottle using surface modeling tools. All right. So our purpose is to learn the various tools which are available in the surface modeling section. All right. So let's get started. Firstly, I will be creating a new file. All right. And saving it as a subfolder and rename it as surface modeling design and save. So now as you can see, it has been renamed as surface modeling design. All right. So I will be using a canvas for making a design. So go to the insert. First step is go to the insert and select the canvas option. Now I have already updated my canvas in my Fusion 360 drives, or alternately you can select from your computer as well. If a file, a JPG file has been downloaded in your computer which you want to use as a canvas, so you can either select from your computer or directly you can select if you have uploaded on your Fusion drive, so you can directly. So I will be using this live class canvas one. When you click insert, it will ask you at which plane you want to insert that canvas. So I will be selecting this canvas, this plane. All right, then your canvas has been inducted into the plane. Now you have to scale it according to your requirement. So I'm just enlarging a little bit so that it is visible. All right, so it is merely visible now. And in the sketch palette, you can see a multiple options. All right, you can change the canvas opacity ratio. So currently it is 50. And next option is display through. Make sure it is checked so that you can see it has the option to display through. All right. All right. So now as you have inserted the canvas, so just press OK. All right, and just have a look at this canvas through the front view. Now actually I want to flip this canvas, so I'm again going to the edit canvas and I'm just flipping it horizontally. All right, and pressing the OK. All right, now the next step is calibrate. I want to calibrate this canvas. We can do the calibration. Just right click to the canvas and here you will get the option to calibrate. All right, so I want to calibrate from this point to this point. All right, so it is now currently 87 mm and I want this height to be 200 mm. So just press enter and now your height has been calibrated. All right, next thing I want to see where is my origin, and I want this bottom of this section to align with my origin point. So what will I be doing? I will again editing the canvas and I'm moving it upward. All right, so it's almost at the center. I think that is fine. Now press OK. So as you can see now, the bottom of this bottle has been aligned with the origin of my plane. All right, so next we want to create a cylinder through the form modeling. So in the solid option, you have the option to create a form. So I'm creating a form, and then your form window will be activated. And firstly, as you have to select the plane, next thing I will be selecting a plane. So I'm going for this plane. All right, and when you activated this, after selecting the plane, you will get the option of the form modeling and multiple tools associated with it. All right, so I need a cylinder. So I'm selecting a cylinder, selecting this origin point at a center, and just adjusting the height and width. All right, so you can go for the side view. You can adjust the height according to this, according to your sketch. All right, so I will be also selecting the width, so it seems fine to me. Okay, and make sure one or two things which you need to take care in this section, like you can change the diameter faces. Currently there are 8, so I will be selecting them into 6. Similarly, you can also select the height faces. So currently there are 4, so I can change to 6, 8 depending upon your design requirements. So I don't want to change that. Direction I want to be symmetric, so that sorry, not this one. All right, so and symmetry is mirror, fine, and length symmetry is also there. Okay, and it will be saved as a new building. So just press OK, and you have a uh, form cylinder created. So just, all right, go to the modify and edit form. Now I want my sketch to be aligned to this my design aligned to this sketch. So I will be altering few faces over here. So I will start with the top face. So firstly, you need to select all the faces with all the surfaces and faces which you want to change. So just press Control and select the edges. For example, I'm looking to change these edges. So I will be doing certain settings so that they can be look similar to my shape. All right. So closely you can alter each and every edge accordingly. One by one. All right. So I will be doing few basic alignment, and then you can move accordingly. Few changes over here. Make sure you do the proper selection, because sometime due to the wrong selection, because if you are working in one dimension, you can also use this option navigation multi-ports in order to see the different view at the same time, so that you should know that all the activities are aligned with the design of your sketch. All right, so it seems fine to me. And one thing, we can also go for this edges as well. And similarly for the back one, selecting all the edges. Right. Okay. So I think we are done with the basic. So depending upon the accuracy, you can, as accurately as possible, you can work on this cylinder according to your sketch. All right. So just pressing OK now and finish form. Okay. Now the next step will be, I want to create this sketch with the help of spline. So I will be let's say, for example, if you hide this canvas, so as you can see, your sketch design will look like this. Okay. The next step will be creating spline. So I'm again turning back the canvas. Uh, Before creating these splines, you can just split this thing into two parts. All right. So I'm going for the sketch and select the plane on which you want to create the sketch. And I will be creating, you have in this spline, you have two options. Uh, Either fit point spline or control point spline. So I will be using the first one. Okay. So that I just using the 2 point spline. So just one control point over here and one control point over here and enter. Then you can zoom in and adjust the curve accordingly, according to your sketch. I will be adjusting little bit. So yeah, it seems fine to me. Next thing, I want to create the next profile. So I will again using the spline tool. So in this, I will be using a 3 point scale, 3 point spline, and enter. All right. Now again adjusting the spline according to your sketch. So yeah, I think we got that right. Again, another spline to the lower. Again, adjusting the spline according to your sketch. So working with splines could be a fun, as you can create complex profile using the spline tool very easily. So again, depending upon your accuracy, how much accurate you are looking for, you can alter the dimension. All right. So it seems also fine. So we can finish it off here, or according to your design, you can work on more on this spline, more accuracy. And I'm just finishing this thing. And now I will be, let's see, we have created the right. Yes, I think we have created a profile over here. One thing we have missed, we have to create another spline over here. So either you can create another spline, or I can just, you know, edit the sketch and offset this spline. Okay, so just go to the in the modify section, go to the offset, and I want to offset this. choose the direction and distance. All right, so I will be selecting -4 for this. Okay, so let's have a look at the enlarged view. Yeah, it seemed fine, and press OK. All right. So you have both the option if you want to create exactly replicate of the particular spline which you have created. So you can also go for the offset. So we are finishing this sketch. Now I want to use this spline, to cut the intersection with the section in between these splines. Okay. So firstly, I will be splitting split. I will be using the split tool in the modify section, and it will ask you which body you want to split. So I will be selecting this body, and then it will ask you the plane. So you can go the splitting tool. So I will selecting this plane, and you can see we can split the body into two parts. Okay. So as we have splitted the body, now go to the bodies. There are two bodies. Earlier it was one body. All right. So I want to hide the back one. So you can do that, and then now you can hide the canvas if it is not required. uh, I will be extruding this one, or select any two profile. Okay, so I will be selecting the lower one, or another thing you can do, you can firstly split these bodies using either these four spline, or we can go for the one by one. All right, so again I will be going for the uh, split tool. Okay, select body to split, and select this slipping tool. Okay, so firstly we have splitted the this one. So we have created the one slip. Again turning back the sketch on, repeating the same command, split tool, and selecting the body to split, and selecting the splitting tool. Okay. All right. So now we have splitted this thing. Another thing we can do, other option which we have, we can extrude these two bodies, one, two. In the solid, we can only extrude the closed profile, but in the surfaces, as you can see, we can also extrude the curves. All right. So I will be splitting them like this. Okay. So profile, plane, chaining, everything seems fine, and press OK. Now I want to use the trim command to remove this particular section in between these two curves. So select the trim, firstly trim tool. This will be my trim tool, and now the section which you want to trim. So this section I want to trim, press OK. Similarly, again repeating the trim, select the plane with trim tool, select the profile which you want to trim, and press OK. So as you can see, we have trimmed the portion. Now I can hide the sketch and these two bodies as well. Body, this one and this one. So we have created the basic profile. All right. The next step will be creating an offset surface. So select the surface. Either first select the command, go to the create section. You will see offset there, and now I want to offset this thing towards the inward side. All right. So let's say -10 will be very large. Just change the dimension to -5 mm. So I think yes, fine, and press OK. Now you can hide this body, and you will see that an offset surface has been created. All right. So now I want to uh, create the sweep command. I use the sweep command so that I can sweep through these profiles. Okay. So what I will be doing, I will be creating a sketch and on this plane. Okay. But before creating a sketch, I want to project these 3 points. Okay. All right. So press shortcut key P for project 1 point, 2 point, and this one third point. Okay, and press OK. Fine. So we have projected, and just create two things I want to create. Firstly, a line like this, and enter, and a curve, 2 point curve, 3 point arc. Sorry, first point, second point, and slightly like this, and enter, and finish sketch. Okay, so we have created sketches for the sweep over here. I want to extend this section, to go to the modify and extend. So right, so I want to extend this edge. Again, redoing the command, modify and extend to like this, so that it will cover this curve. Okay, so I'm going for the natural 30 mm. All right, free edge. Okay, fine. Now let's try to the sweep command. So firstly, I will sweeping the upper profile. So just create sweep. So in this, I will be using, we have multiple options. So I will be using the path plus guide options. All right. So firstly, I have to select the profile. So this profile. All right. Select the path. This one. Select the guide rail. This one. All right. So it will create a preview, and I think it is fine. Yes. Okay, and press OK. Now for the second, again repeating the sweep command, sweep, select the sketch, turn on the sketch. I want to sweep this, and single path. We don't want the chain selection. Select the path. I want to sweep through this. Okay. And just have a look that everything has been fine. Yes, seems fine. And press OK. So we have created the profile over here, as you can see. Now it looks good from the front, but the back end, some sections needed to be trimmed. So I will be trimming this extra portion. All right. So use a suitable rule, use the trim tool, select the trimming tool. All right, so I will be selecting this as my trimming tool. Select the profile which you want to trim and press OK. Okay, seems fine till now. Another portion we need to remove. Again, repeating the trim command. This will be my trim tool, and I want to remove this profile. So going back to the home menu. Yes. So we have created this thing. Now I have to mirror this so that we can create a solid body from it. So for the mirror, we can directly select the whole body. And just go for the mirror. Okay, it will ask you the type. I want to select the whole body. Okay, and so plane it, I want to mirror to this plane. Okay, and operation join and press OK. All right. So yes, I think we are ready for the next step. So next step will be using the patch command. Just first command patch, select the section, and it will create a patch. Okay, fine. Similarly, at the lower end, patch, select the surface, and press OK. Now the last command in the surface modeling, which we need to use, select the whole body and stitch. So it will show you which section it will be going through the green line, and press OK. Fine. So now we are ready with our model. So I will be shifting from the solid to surface to solid surface, and now we are in the solid section, and we can create fillet over this body. All right, let's say 1 mm fillet. All right, and press OK. In order to check either this body has been completely turned on into a solid body, so either you can go to the body section and you can see these are the surface modeled bodies, and this is a solid body. Another method, we can go to the inspect, go to the section analysis, choose the plane through which you want to see the section analysis, and you can see this is a solid body. All right, completely fine. So I hope you have learned the different commands in the surface modeling section in the Fusion 360, so that you can create complex surfaces from the using the canvas. All right, so that's it for this session. Just make sure you understand the basic concept and able to apply them. All right, so thank you.